right, welcome back to Grit Gym, guys. We're actually not at the gym. We're not in the office. We're at Marquee Pizza in Coralville with actually a longtime friend of mine, Sam Hall, who is the owner of Marquee and actually started working out at Grit Gym how many months ago now?
It's been about 3 months now.
And you were like 350 pounds before, right?
And
just so weak.
Obtrusive, yeah.
Yeah, I just
couldn't walk every day.
Crawled into the gym.
Literally, though, it felt like I crawled in.
Look at him now. No. But no, this place, he opened up this place how many months ago now?
It was in November, so it's been about 8.
Oh my God, you're coming up on a year, yeah.
It's flying by, yeah.
Anyway, it might seem odd that a gym owner is going to a pizza place, but at the same time, we have made the case for a very long time that you can have pizza and you can have tacos and still have abs. It's a completely fine thing. So, and if you're going to have a pizza, make sure that it's a good pizza. That's why we're over here. So, like, Sam's been working at the gym for a little while. We wanted to talk about nutrition. We wanted to talk about working out. We wanted to talk about what it's been like for him. I eat here a lot, so I really encourage you guys to come out to it too. But anyway, what got you to start this place in the first place?
So it's been just the general restaurant industry for about 10 years now. Always had a passion for just providing a cool, unique experience, great food, fun ambiance, good service, all those little things that make a restaurant so much more than just a food establishment. And kind of looked at this place about a year and a half ago in terms of this building and the river landing in Coralville.
Oh yeah, I forgot to say where you are. My bad.
I just felt there's a lot of great pizza in Iowa City, Coralville right now, but there wasn't that full experience of a shared menu, more than just pizza, good ambiance, a full bar, beer, liquor, wine. And that was kind of the general concept of it. And we just created this very outdoor-inspired atmosphere with all the windows, a big garage door. You can see all the natural light coming in back there right now.
I like that a lot, actually. It's pretty cool because it actually feels like you're just outside.
Yeah.
I mean, it feels like you out on the patio area, you really are outside. But
yeah.
But
on the really hot, humid days, you still feel a little bit of outside with all the windows. And then it's really nice to open the garage door and you get the real breeze rolling through. It just kind of creates that outdoor pizza party vibe almost.
Yeah. No, I like this place a lot. Like, the culture here is obviously really good. Like, there's a good vibe here. I don't know how to explain it really. The energy here is awesome. It's kind of hard to be unhappy when you're eating pizza too. So there's that. But,
yep.
And we're actually
very nostalgic style food too. I feel like almost everyone enjoys pizza, and we do it just a different way here with other options on the menu as well too. Yeah,
and if you stick around here, we're gonna actually eat a pizza here in a little bit. And I worked out earlier today, so I do get the pizza. Sam worked out earlier today, so he gets to eat the pizzas, because that's like one of the things with nutrition is, like, do we want to be eating pizza all the time? Probably not every single day, right? Isn't that what you came in and you said, like, I've eaten nothing but pizza for like the last year?
My first day at Grit, I probably had about 100 days in a row of eating pizza.
How was that working out? How's that working out?
My pizza intake is curbed down a little bit, but I still enjoy at least 4 or 5 a week.
How was it working out to just eat pizza for 100 days in a row, though?
I felt very slow. It was a combination, though, like you said, of not working out and just eating all that pizza.
Yeah.
And so I kind of was just dragging around.
Was the skinny fat settling in?
It was a little bit.
Where your muscles all going away, but you're still getting fatter, and you're like, what the hell?
Yep. It was an interesting time. It was very enjoyable in terms of the food, but needed to counteract that with a little bit of gym time.
Yeah. What's it been like since? So you're like not eating so well, not exercising all that much. Now what is it? Like, you had to go through like a little phase where like this just sucks.
Yeah.
I'm just sore and beat up, and
I think the first few weeks of Grit, I tried like really dialing back my food intake and diet, and then I just realized I wasn't eating enough. Simply, you said, burning off all these calories at the gym, getting just a really good workout in, and you have to supplement that with proper nutrients and food. And I definitely dialed it back a little bit. I still enjoy pizza 4 or 5 times a week, but it's not. I'm not eating maybe a full pizza every time. Spacing out a little more, and then making sure I balance it with working out.
How'd you know that you were undereating?
I think just felt tired. 2 hours after a workout. Oftentimes I would work out, shower, go to a meeting, and all of a sudden it's 2 o'clock and I've eaten, a snack bar, and that's it.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what is causing this? I'm like, I'm just not eating enough food.
Yeah.
And then,
as I think that's a really common thing when people first start working out, is that like they don't eat enough to actually recover from the exercise, but they're exercising, so they're trying to eat less, and like creates this kind of like situation where they can't recover from their workouts, and so they end up sabotaging the result. We see that pretty often. So
there's one day that Eric just reminded me, make sure you're eating think it was 2 grams of protein per pound of body fat, plus or minus what your goals are.
Yeah.
And just that little simple reminder of like, oh yeah, I'm not taking enough protein right now. I'm not eating enough food in general.
It's a super easy thing to do when you first start out, but and then so now you coming along a little bit. By the way, Sam was not 350 pounds when he walked in. But no, what's some of the stuff that you noticed?
I think overall energy, especially on days at the gym, of course.
Yeah.
But even off days, just the body. I feel like I'm waking up more on a routine basis.
Sure.
I'm not relying on supplements to like keep me awake, or caffeine or coffee. Or
how hard were you hitting the pre-workouts?
I had a lot of pre-workouts, even just like coffee in general. I feel like I was drinking 5-6 cups a day.
Were you really?
And probably down to like 1 or maybe 2
I'd
now.
be a fucking crazy person.
Yeah.
Like 3 cups, and I'm like that all day.
Yeah.
Like 2 cups is plenty.
I used to be able to I could drink a coffee at 8 p.m. and still be in bed by 10. Wouldn't bother me. And
No.
I think now just getting my body in a better routine of my intake and just general health has been the biggest notice. Just energy and attentiveness.
Yeah. Well, like let's say before you even started to come to work out, like what took you so long? Like why'd you wait?
Just excuses. I was busy, didn't have the time, this and that, and then I think one day I just felt, after being kind of on the grind of opening the restaurant of 4 or 5 months, I just started feeling really tired, really worn out, and I'm like, well, I'm not doing anything physically outside of random stuff in the restaurant to actually get my body moving around.
And you just started a restaurant, so you're probably just like working, like you're probably just mentally just working, and you weren't putting in the recovery, you weren't putting in the nutrition, not putting in the exercise. So then you had the exercise, and now you're tweaking the nutrition part of it.
Yeah, absolutely.
And
even just the mental side too, being at the gym, it's one of the few like hour and a half of my day where I'm solely focused on that. And there's not 13 other things going on in my head about this restaurant or that restaurant or what's coming up next. And
I bet.
So just the mental recovery, mental break is very beneficial too.
Yeah. What's it like lifting now?
It's good. I feel like my body's slowly getting stronger, better routines, better form. The biggest thing I think I've learned about just the basics. Some of the toughest exercises that I do are the ones with the 1 or 2 kilogram weights. They're just small movement things.
Where you have to move you're trying to move your shoulder blade like a half an inch.
Even moving my shoulder back. And
it's just like
things that I would never think to do at home or in a gym by myself that really I feel benefit the long term.
Yeah, this is tough. I'm watching all this pizza walk by us. Yeah, I find those to be the most difficult too. The ones where you're just like you're sweating your ass off trying to move something a half an inch versus like just walking up and picking up 300 pounds. It's like the same level of energy put into each one. It's like, how in the world is the thing? One, I'm doing body weight and I'm moving this far, and the other one I'm moving all this weight and I'm standing all the way up with it. It's just kind of crazy.
Yeah, absolutely. It's an exercise you don't think about, the supporting muscles that really challenge.
Yeah, definitely. Now, what's it like? Like you're working out. So this is one of the funny things at Grit Gym that we get a lot is that everybody thinks it's just a bunch of dudes and they're working out. There's just a ton of guys. Is that what you thought when you came in?
I thought it'd be a good mix. But I think knowing the gym knowing you from when you first opened.
No kidding.
I think knew a little better what I was getting into, but it's definitely a lot of very strong and like motivated, even the females.
I didn't even realize what shirt I was wearing, but whatever.
Yeah.
No, because you end up working out with like 2 or 3 other like 50-year-old women.
Yeah, they often show me up too. I feel like
some of them are super strong. I mean, like we've got some pretty crazy. We have multiple. Not quite. What do we have? We have at least 3 women that are. No, we have more than that. There's probably at least half a dozen that I can think. I can think of 6 right off the top of my head that are doubling their body weight on a deadlift.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
I can't do that.
Not yet. Soon enough. But no. So it's been good?
It's been good, yeah. I've enjoyed it a lot. It's just a learning experience. Working with Eric a lot too. He's been fantastic at technique and form and little reminders of, breathe here, move this, do that make a huge difference than if I was just working out by myself at home or at a gym without anyone really helping me, coaching me. Yeah.
What do you think people need to, like for you starting and now and being where you are, what do you think people need to know before they start?
Just kind of forget everything that you do think you know, or go into it with open mind. Some exercise, you'd be like, why am I doing this? Or what's the purpose of this? And then 2 weeks later, you'd be like, that exercise really helped me in this form of another exercise, or all the supportive muscle groups, and just kind of going in with an open mind, sticking to a program for 4 weeks.
I think that's a huge one, like just sticking to it, like committing first, because like you're almost bound to be on the wrong thing at first, you know? Like you're almost bound to do something wrong, but if you're committed to the thing, you won't fall apart when you get to that. Does that make any sense?
Yeah,
like if you're committed, like your aim is going to be off, but at least you're going to be like aiming at something.
Yeah.
You know? I don't know. Is it like that in the restaurant too? Like if
you definitely have to have a focus. You have to go into each day, each week. What happened last week that we can improve upon? What was great that we want to keep doing? And then just kind of making daily steps to get better, challenge yourself.
Yeah.
The biggest thing we always talk about here is our pizza. It's wood fired, so it's 100% wood. It's a real fire. It's all naturally leavened dough that we make in-house. We're not buying any pre-made dough products.
There's just so much busy work. There's just so much stuff to juggle in your head.
Oh yeah, absolutely. It's kind of breaking it down into each department, and how do we keep making the pizza better every day? How do we keep making the service better? How do we provide a better experience? And I feel like I've never gotten to a point where I'm like, this is perfect, and I feel like when that day comes, it's probably when I'll leave the restaurant.
Yeah, no kidding. Well, it'd just be boring by then. Like, I don't even know if perfection is the goal anymore. Like even if you were perfect, it just sounds.
Yeah.
Like I don't know. Like what's perfect? Like
there's no true meaning of perfect. I feel like it's just how do we keep providing a fun experience and improving that experience each week. Yeah. Each shift.
Yeah, definitely. Right. Now, where'd you work? Like you worked at. What'd you do? You were at Blackstone, and then you left, and you went to like gallivanting around the world.
Right.
And then
so I had a few travels in there, just kind of see what I was looking for, what I want to do, and a few interviews here and there. And then took a job with a hotel company, Hawkeye Hotels, who I'm still employed with, and that relationship really fostered into my partners now in terms of the restaurants. So we now have Marquee Pizzeria here, as well as Clinton Street Social Club downtown.
Nice.
And I still work with Hawkeye and do some really fun things with them.
I didn't know that you were still doing that whole thing.
Yeah.
Dude.
So
my head would be spinning. It's already spinning enough with one business, let alone.
Right. But it's fun. A lot of different challenging aspects throughout the day. Everything from restaurant construction to restaurant layouts and design, all the way down to the delivery of product and service and creating a memorable experience. And so you kind of get to see all aspects of a restaurant any given week. Even Marquee's not under construction, but we're working on other projects that are under construction right now. And so it's
pretty cool what you got going on.
Kind of reminds you of all these little things that make a restaurant what it is.
Yeah. And how much does like continuing education go into this? Because we were talking about this the other day. Like I'm huge on continuing education. Like I'll go like not on a regular basis, but like 3 to 5 times I've had it like bought coaching from somebody that made me just like drain my savings 100%. Just like went completely broke, went into debt, spent like maxed out, like called my credit card companies, maxed out every single card to be able to like hire this person to teach me what they know. Like your thoughts on that?
I think it's beneficial. I think if you're not trying to always better yourself or learn things, you're just become complacent. And whether it's through coaching or there's so many even online blogs that are free.
No kidding.
Online blogs, books, whatever medium you enjoy. I think is if you work better in
100%.
Learn better in an auditorium with a speaker, do that. Whether it's 1 a year, 2 a year, 3 a year, or if you work better just reading blogs and food articles, and do that. There's so much free stuff out there too.
There's so much free stuff. This is free. Basically, if you went through every single one of my videos, you basically give yourself a PhD in exercise. It's amazing how much free. There's some people talk about education isn't free, but not anymore. Now there's so much information out there, it's insane. Your phone, we have ours down here, but your phone makes you so powerful because you can access almost all known knowledge in that we know of in the universe. It's fucking wild.
It's crazy, yeah. Yeah. You have to sift through some stuff. Obviously, you don't want there's a lot of BS that's out there, but when you find the right things, like Adam's videos, or you walk into his gym and you see 200 books maybe on your shelf. I guarantee you've probably read at least almost all of them.
There's just as many. Yeah. No, I've read all those. There's probably 2 or 3 up there that I just flipped through that I got what I could out of. But No, there's like at least double that at home. I mean, just on that phone right now, I don't know if I really want to throw dollar figures out, but I added it up the other day. There's $30,000 worth of education on that phone right now.
Just seminars and books.
Yeah, exactly. Like, it's just, it's unreal. It's not like, I mean, I barely make over $30,000 a year. So, like, to put that in perspective, it's not like, oh, Mr. Rich Guy, you're buying stuff. No, it's like I put every dime I have into my brain.
Yeah, it's mass over 10, 15 years of getting that. Now you're sharing it with people for free, which is awesome too.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's very unique.
Yeah, because it does the message. It's just like anything else. Like, you want people to have a good experience in your space and to like go out and be able to spread that around. Like, I want the same thing.
Yep.
Yeah. I think like we're all in this. On some level, we're all in this for the experience that we're going to live, right?
Yep.
Like, you're not going to get to take your money with you. You're not going to be able to take anything with you. You're not even going to take your body with you, and that's even if you go anywhere. But you might get to take a couple memories. So anyway,
maybe just in the learning factor too. There's so many people out there that are willing to like share their knowledge if you just ask for it. And put the time. It takes time on your part. Maybe follow that person for a week.
That's actually what
it is. But
like all the people here that I've talked with that are employees out here, that's what they say about you. It's just like you're just free with the knowledge. Okay. And I think that's a good way to be. I want to be that way at Grit Gym too. I think it's pretty cool.
I think you're only as strong as your weakest trainer, and we're only as strong as our weakest server. That's how we get everyone to be on the same page.
Why are you pointing at me? It's the weakest trainer.
You haven't trained me in a while. So Eric's been killing it.
Eric is a killer. He's so good. He's absolutely fantastic. Anybody that comes out there and gets to work with him, he's super, super smart, does a really good job, thinks things through. Dan Bloom is on here right now.
Dan Bloom.
Don't be giving away any trade secrets.
Dan, when's the last time you squatted?
Yeah, Dan is one that needs to get in there, doesn't he? He's never actually walked in.
Dan?
What the hell, man?
Dan, man. Come on out there with me sometime.
He's going to have a lift off. Actually, we're going to do, I haven't even announced this yet other than online, but we're going to do the Move Strong Games.
Okay.
And it's going to be like, I think it's like 10 different events. And it's like, how far can you throw a shot put or a medicine ball? You can throw it any way you want.
Just how far is it?
For distance, yeah. And then there's going to be you do it from your right side, and then you do it from your left side, and then we're going to average the two, and whoever throws the furthest will win that event. And then there's another, it's like deadlift like 150% of your body weight or 120% of your body weight for 30 seconds. And stuff like that.
Going to happen?
It's August. I think it's like August 20th or something like that.
Very nice.
Yeah.
That's open to everyone outside of members too?
Oh yeah. It's anybody who wants to compete in it. It's just like friendly competition, but yeah, you should definitely do it.
I will. It'll be a lot of fun.
You hold up that guy and
try and bring some of the Marquee staff out there.
Yeah, there'll be like 40 females and like 3 dudes.
All right. It's good odds.
Yeah, that's how you have to do it. You just have to make sure no guys sign up, just a bunch of girls. Yeah. But no, Dan should totally come out and he should do it too. See how he does.
It's a challenge, Dan. Take it.
Yeah. Okay. What's your favorite pizza?
That's a great question. It does vary by the day.
Time. My voice cracked.
I kind of have like 2 categories. I have the one that I think eat every day, which is this classic margarita. We use.
You can eat the classic margarita every day.
I could, yeah. It's fresh basil. Our mozzarella is made in house, and just a really simple tomato sauce made in house that lets the tomato flavor shine. My favorite, unique one is probably the Sweet Angelo right now. It's soppressata, again, fresh mozzarella.
There's a lot of jokes I can
pickled
make off of that one.
Sweet Angelo.
Yeah.
Kicker on the Sweet Angelo is some spicy honey that we make in house. Cloud green pepper infused honey. You get the sweetness and the spiciness that really makes that one stand out.
Nice. So those are your 2 favorite?
Those are, yeah.
What happened to the Grit? The Grit Gym pizza isn't in there?
It's up there for the month of July.
What the hell, man?
So the Grit Gym pizza that's only going on this month. We've had some people say it's their favorite one they've had yet. It's off the wall, something we've never done before.
I didn't design this, by the way. This is not of my making, but it's pretty cool. Yeah.
You gave us a thumbs up at the end.
Yeah, I definitely give a thumbs up on it. It's delicious.
Our chef Will had the idea of taking, the name Grit Gym, and grits came to mind, and so we put grits on the base of a pizza with some Milton Prairie Breeze cheese, some Crawl Farms peppers, onion, and then some pork sausage that we season in house.
This is so much fancier than me.
It just
already.
creates this, familiarity of vegetables and pork on a pizza but then with grits instead of tomato sauce, and it's a unique experience and very tasty, and the reaction's been really well so far.
Yeah. No, when you said that grits were going to be on the top of the pizza, I'm losing my voice really bad. But when you said that grits were going to be on the top of the pizza, I was like, oh, really? That'll be interesting. Yeah. I don't know what this is going to be like. And then I got here and I was like, I'll try anything, you know? And I was pleasantly surprised. It is delicious, yeah.
That's kind of our main focus on food is just using quality ingredients done in the right way. And we got local vegetables on there and peppers, and then just
is there anything here that isn't made in house? Like everything sounds like it's like
95% of everything is made in house. Yeah, our mozzarella, our pasta, our pizza dough, and the things that we don't make in house, like our burger buns and our bread for our meat and cheese plate, comes from it's called Nice Bread. He's a local baker.
Oh, cool.
We were his first commercial account actually. At the time, he was just baking out of his home, and he found us when we first opened, came in, dropped some samples off, and his bread was phenomenal.
Yeah,
it's working with people that have a passion for things like that, their product.
Yeah. Especially if they're local. That's awesome. Yeah.
It's cool to be able to support the local communities, be involved, things with you, the other businesses, the other local influencers per se. And it's just nice to be a part of our community, which is a huge thing in a restaurant, I feel.
Yeah.
We want
any local business
support the people that support us.
You're not like an internet thing where you just get to pick from 7 billion people or whatever the world is right now. You have this finite geographical area that you're going to pull from, and it's just like if one person has a terrible experience, well, you're down one person at least. It sucks.
Everyone matters that comes in, and we try and treat everyone like family. And
yeah,
I think the cool thing about us is we honestly care about everyone that's here. We don't want you to come in and just buy pizza and leave. We want you to have a good experience and actually leave happier than when you came in.
Yeah,
and more full.
Is that ours right there?
I think, Will, is that ours going in?
Yes, it is.
Pizza just went in the oven, so it'll be here in about 2 minutes probably.
But no, what's the deal? What's the deal with the Grit Gym pizza out here?
So with the Grit Gym, it was a partnership with your gym to kind of support local businesses, and then for every pizza sold, we're giving $1 back to the Red Shamrock Foundation in Iowa City.
For anybody to know, what's a Red Shamrock?
So just a cancer-focused foundation, survivors, kids, families, been through obviously a very tough time with these illnesses, and they kind of find a way to help ease the transition to getting back to normal life per se. And I think it was something that we felt very proud to be a part of. And, I feel every little bit helps with foundations like that.
It's actually a pretty cool deal. Actually, a guy that works at the gym apparently went to the high school with the owner.
Okay.
Or with the guy who started the whole thing.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah, I don't know. He was like a couple years older than him in high school, and I forget what the deal was. His daughter, I think something happened, but I don't know. I have a really tough time. Even in movies where anything bad happens to a little kid, I'm just like, movie's done. I just walk out. I just can't do it. I almost didn't finish the movie Scarface because at the end, spoiler alert, but at the end where they're on the verge of blowing up somebody's car, right?
Yeah.
And the little kids are inside, and I was just like, I almost didn't make it. I almost shut the movie off. You're just like, I can't do this.
Driving through, I remember that part. Yeah.
Yeah, hate it. Hate it. What is this? Rach wrote, eat local, lift and train local. Yeah.
It's a good motto. It's a good motto.
Yeah. No, the Red Shamrock thing's pretty cool. I didn't realize what it was before you mentioned it to me. I looked it up. I was like, yeah, this is awesome. Cause
I personally didn't know a whole lot, and Will, our chef, knows the owner, or the guy that created the company.
That's pretty cool. And he's from Iowa too. It's I don't know, for me, these sicknesses and these things that happen to these little kids, it steals their, to me, everything's about the experience. Not to get spiritual or wonky or anything, but everything in your life is about the experience that you have while you're here, and it robs them of their childhood. It's they just don't get to do. Thanks, man. Yeah. They don't get to experience what they were, what everybody else does, and that's super super sad. And so this it's a good thing. Anyway, but it's only for the month of July. So if you want the Grit Gym pizza, you got to come out to Marquee. I almost said the Grit Gym. You're not gonna get the pizza at Grit Gym. Come out to Marquee and grab that pizza. It's delicious too. We're gonna see it here in just a second. Looks like it's coming up. But hopefully we'll put some extra love in this one. Doesn't mean that he spit in it.
It's all about the love. Yeah, the oven itself it's burning at about 900 degrees right now, so those pizzas
Really?
cook in about 90 to 100 seconds. So super fast and takes a lot of just skill in terms of watching the oven, keeping the fire consistent, putting the pizza in there, moving it around. It's a challenge, but it creates one of the best pizzas I think I've ever had.
Yeah.
Comes out of that oven and
Well, it's just like not your normal Monday pizza, you know, like it's not like Domino's. Every single pizza from Domino's is going to taste exactly the same, and as everybody ate from Pizza Hut, Domino's, like all these like different like chains, they're all the same pizzas.
Yeah.
Like this is totally unique and different, which is really good.
Yep.
Yeah. And then you got Will back there, the chemist. Now, what's your team like here? How'd you put that together?
So we have a great team. Obviously, I think we're only as strong as our team is. From the upper management, we have Anna, Angel, Emily, kind of help handle the front of house side of things in terms of staff training, marketing, customer service, all aspects of the restaurant, financials, all those little things I kind of help put my finger on and play a part and help guide them on the way we should do things here and what's going to be successful for Marquee itself.
Yeah.
Then we have the fearless leader back there, Will. He's in charge of 100% of the kitchen back there in terms of hiring, training, menu implementation, new ideas, specials like this, give him the creativity to try some new things out. And, it's kind of a fun process. He has a few other things he's working on right now. Looking at doing a chicken parmesan pasta and sandwich in the coming weeks as well too.
Nice.
Just some kind of nice, I think the food you'll see here will be very classical in terms of items, but just done properly, good execution.
What's that mean to you, like done properly? Like,
just doing as fresh as it can be, making everything that you can in-house.
Yeah.
Putting that extra love into it when you're actually making it. It's more than just cooking it and sending it out. It's our handmade pasta it's unique because we make it ourselves. We put the time in, we put the labor in. As opposed, it's easy to go buy a bag of pasta, boil it up, and cook it and serve it. That's just not what we believe in terms of what a restaurant should be.
Yeah. You coming on camera?
Here comes
you gonna say hi?
The man behind the pizza.
Oh yeah. Hi everyone. Be sure to come out.
Is
try
this hot?
baby.
Like if I touch this, am I gonna burn?
It's only 900 degrees, so.
Well, then that'll be easy
careful.
enough for me.
Angle it up.
Yeah. And I feel like Vanna White right now, but that's a pizza.
Yeah, this really nice leopardine char on the crust. And the black spots on there can be new to some people and different, and it really just adds a nice bitterness, crunch, char flavor to the crust. And
you're gonna go for first bite? Am I gonna go for first bite? The crust is a big deal for me. I don't know. Is it a big deal for you?
Absolutely. Yeah.
Crust is a big deal for me. Is it a big deal for you guys? Wish we could do like Instagram polls right now to see how big of a deal crust is for people. Like to me, like crust has to be this sort of like you got to be able to like bite through it. Yeah, you ever get crust where you can't bite through the crust, like you can't bite through the crust very well. You just end up pulling off all the top.
Yeah,
and it's just like
it's got to have it's part of the pizza. You want to be able to eat a full slice, not just waste the crust. And so I think having a flavorful crust, it's our dough is it's a little bit of sourdough starter in there, so you get a little bit of that funkiness in there.
Funky.
Then you get the charred spots, add nice little bitterness, and it just kind of goes together really well. Should be some nice air pockets in there as well too, from the live yeast eating away.
Nice. I'm gonna pull one off so that it can kind of cool off. 900 degrees is gonna, I'm imagining, take a second or two. Never eaten on the show before. I drank water before, coffee. That's what ration I do.
Mind your manners.
Mind my manners.
All right, I'm gonna dive in.
All right. Same time in it. I actually learned this from Big Daddy in the movie.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that you fold it.
The fold.
Yeah, I remember seeing that and being like, "That's genius! I'm doing that."
Yep.
I've done it ever since.
I've never been a
delicious.
fork and knife kind of guy for pizza. Some people do it, and that's great. But for me, it's all part of the experience, just using your hands. And,
yeah, I knew a girl in college that couldn't eat anything with her hands.
Really?
Yeah, quesadilla, chop it up.
Yeah.
Yeah, didn't matter.
I sometimes use my
what it
hands too much. I feel like when I'm eating. Yeah. What do you
That's
think?
so damn good. I think I'm forgetting to speak.
Whoop.
I'm too engulfed in the. This is the thing with I think from a nutritional perspective.
This is where we need music to come on while we're eating.
Yeah. But I think from a nutritional perspective, like eating stuff like eating anything, it's about experiencing what you do put in your mouth. Like so many people are just kind of mindlessly eating. They're just like they eat in front of a TV and they just shove it in, and then they get done and they're like they don't feel like they ate anything, because they really didn't experience the food that they did eat. So an hour later you end up being like, I didn't feel like I ate anything, so you go and get more, and then you do it again, and then you do it again, and then you do it again, because you didn't actually sit there and really engulf yourself and be very, very present with the food that you do eat. Maybe that sounds a little too over the top, but I don't really care. Like it's like.
Oh yeah, I think eating's it's a vital part of our life, and we should be enjoying it.
Seriously is a vital part of your life.
Eating quality ingredients.
Yeah, it's like one of the do you eat to live or do you live to eat? And it's like it's not an either or.
Yep.
It's both.
It's both.
Like you do both.
Yep.
But yeah, this is delicious. I don't even know what to say.
It's delicious.
I'm bulking. No.
We're sharing a pizza, so it's a light meal.
It would be a light meal for me. Yeah. Depending, how many pizzas do you suppose you could put down in just one sitting?
If I was like actively trying after a workout, I could get to about 2.5, I bet.
Yeah.
They're 11-inch pizzas, a little thinner crust. 1.5, I would start feeling it.
I don't know.
2.5,
how many.
I'd throw the towel in.
Are you going to do a contest out here? How many pizzas, like number of pizzas you can eat? If you don't, I'll just come out and I'll just order a bunch and just see how many I can put down.
That'd be a fun contest to do.
Yeah, I've got the record for tacos at Banditos, I might as well have the record for pizzas at Marquee.
Just do a margarita pizza challenge.
Yeah, that's the one you pick?
I think so.
Yeah.
It's the good amount of substance, not too much, not too little.
Sure.
It'd be a good one across the board.
Yeah.
Do a competition with. We'll have to look at that. Partner up on something like that, and that'd be a lot of fun.
That would be. Right at like your post-workout challenge or something like that?
Yep.
Yeah, that'd be a good time.
Absolutely.
But, well, I don't think they want to sit and watch us eat the entire pizza, but anything else you want to?
I think just, as we mentioned earlier, it's finding the right combination of active lifestyle, being in a gym, whether it's going outside or, going to your local gym or home gym or signing up a grip, just having a program to follow and someone to help you out is vital in terms of health. And
I do too.
I don't my body per se hasn't changed much, but just in terms of like my physical feeling, I feel a lot healthier, more alert.
Well, you're just not like I think it takes longer for like to see physical change than people. Like you can feel the physical change, but like you're laying down muscle tissue on like so slow that like over the course of a year you make a ton of change. Over the course of 2 months, very little. But over the course of 2 months, you get a lot stronger. Your energy comes back, like a lot of other things.
That's the reason. So you have to work out for yourself. You have to do it for yourself, not because you want to look like this or because you want to look like someone else. Like you got to go for your own personal reasons and then use that to get your goals in. Yeah, very easy to underestimate what he just said there, but like doing it for you and for like the reasons that benefit you. Yeah, it's pretty cool. But, absolutely.
Anyway.
And then after that, of course, enjoy good food. And if it's pizza, come to Marquee Pizza and let me know. And usually I'm here to say hi.
Where can they follow you on social media?
So on Instagram and Facebook, it's at Marquee Pizzeria. Very active on Instagram as well as Facebook. So give us a follow. Let us know how you like things if you come out. And we will definitely be replying and saying hello. Yeah, and I'll tag them, I don't know, in the what's it called? Status? Not in the comments. In the little thing above this video, I'll tag Marquee in this. In the description, whatever. Yeah, that thing. I'm supposed to know what I'm doing with these things. I just push the buttons. Record. Yeah. But anyway, thanks for being here, guys. Really encourage you to stop out to Marquee. It's a great place. It really is. I think it's not just a pizza joint. It's a lot of different things, really. But it's a nice I don't even want to call it like a hub or whatever you want to like. It's a nice little getaway for sure. But definitely stop over here. Give them a follow at Marquee Pizzeria. At Marquee Pizzeria. At Marquee Pizzeria. But, and you're in the Iowa River Landing, right? That's what this place is called? River Landing in Coralville. I know what's going on. Real close to Bon Mar. Yeah. All right, cool. Awesome. Let's finish the pizza. Thank you, guys. All right. We'll see you guys soon. Please like, comment, share, and tell everybody you know about it. Thanks for being here. Really appreciate it. We'll be back tomorrow with the Rachel and Adam show. Yeah. See you guys.